Federal government raises inmates feeding allowance by 50% towards improving living conditions. And from the foreign, you cancel express. So
the removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government has led to the joy that accompanied the rollout of PMS by Dangote Refinery has been cut short as NNPC stations have upwardly adjusted its price. In May 2023, fuel price skyrocketed from 180 naira per to 500 naira per. Since rise steadily and now sells between 950 naira and 1,250 naira in some parts of the country, including Ondo State. The confused while the product sells exorbitantly. This has led to the increase in transport fare and react from the respondents say the persistent increases in the absence of many measures in place demonstrate lack of challenges faced by ordinary Nigerians. The removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government has led to harsh economic reality for many Nigerians. Even though accompanied the rollout of PMS by Dangote Refinery has been cut short as NNPC stations have upwardly adjusted its price. In May 2023, fuel price skyrocketed from 185 naira to 500 naira per litre. Since then, fuel prices have continued to rise, between 950 naira and 1,250 naira in some parts of the country, including Ondo State. As a result of the increase, some fuel stations in Akure are on the lock, while the few selling the product sells exorbitantly. This led to the increase in transport and the public. Responding, the percent increases in the absence of any meaningful social security measures put in place demonstrates lack of empathy for the challenges by Nigerians.
I go for like to go. and I got it 1,250 as against the normal 850. It is difficult to get fuel. The price is high. Some people are not selling. Most filling stations are not selling, so very few are selling. If everyone is selling, even at the high price, at least it will be easy. But the high price, but then we cut.
ó ti fẹ́ gba ọ̀ torí àìsàn tí bá ti yọ subsidy gbogbo wàlẹ̀ everything máa wà òkè pẹ̀lú epo ni ojú máa tọ́ gbogbo lágbà wọn sọ pé epo fẹ́ wọ́n àwọn náà deny pé irọ́ ni kò sí kan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ now àwa epo ní 1,001 now àwọn pàtíkà tó fẹ́ wọ ọkọ̀ wọn ò lówó dání èlòmíà máa bẹ̀ẹ́ ní 150 100 naira 200 kó jẹ́ epo lẹ̀.
ojoojúmọ́ lèpo ń wọ́n sí epo náà ló dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ kí ọrọ̀ ajé kó túbọ̀ dá sí abẹ̀wọ̀n kan bá wá àkànṣe sí ó ní wá lára kò rọrùn epo tá a rà ń sìn báyìí 1,100 lítà kan kò dẹ̀ lè gbé wa débì kan láti travel lọ láti bí sí Adó padà ó ti tán so 27,000 so kò kì í ṣe nǹkan tó rọrùn.
Congress and some civil society organizations these decisions, promises that will strengthen and take the alleviations.
For the first time in a long while, appointees of Ondo State government converged at the press center of the Nigeria Union of Journalists for the commencement of a special ministerial press briefing.
This is a bit unique. The last time we have something like this was during the tenure of Dr. Olusegun. And for the past few years, cabinet members has always been avoiding journalists.
The briefing, organized by the Ondo State government, is attended by cabinet members and appointees of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. Commissioner for Information and Orientation Wale Akinlosoto said the initiative reflects Governor Aiyedatiwa's commitment to transparency and accountability. Akinlosoto assured that the government remains dedicated to clear communication with the public and media.
And you know that it's very important to have this kind of briefings continuously at a regular interval, because the government of Ondo State, led by Governor Lucky Orimisan, is a transparent government, and we hold people to the activities and the plans of government.
The session featured addresses from 4 heads of ministries in the cabinet. Commissioner for Education, Laolu Akindolie, discussed the state's ongoing efforts to recruit new teachers and enhance educational standards across Ondo State, entrepreneurs schools, among others.
A student from Ondo State came first in inter-street spark competition with cash prize of 7.5 million naira and scholarship award up to PhD level. Our students came first and third in physics at Nigerian Mathematics and Science Olympiad competition and represent the country and the international event in Iran. Government has recently appointed tutors. This is an encouragement for our teachers that you can always get to the top. The sum of 335 million has been released for the payment of bursary scholarship and financial assistance to 11,220 students of Ondo State already in tertiary institutions across the country.
In his address, Commissioner for Agriculture and Forestry outlined government's interventions aimed at achieving food security. Aribo detailed various agricultural programs to boost local production and ensure a stable food supply for the state.
I've also trained about 4,563 farmers, youths and women. So, we have farmers that trade, empowered, what they have produced, also in the ministry to sell it directly to the consumer. I think we have that every Thursday. We also raise and sell improved seedlings of various foods.
Addressing environmental concerns, Commissioner for Environment Oyeniyi Oseni outlined new strategies for effective management, disposal, and environmental preservation.
Advanced discussion with some company that I would not like to reveal their name now, for them to take over our communal fee to convert our waste into energy generation, in which that discussion is advancing very soon. The state will be signing and then for them to come and take over the waste only we have at the landfill and be using it to be converting it to power. And we agree with me that the crisis of power in this part of the world is enormous, which we think that will be able to resolve our power generation crisis by the time this project starts.
Special Advisor on Infrastructure, Lands and Housing, Joseph Babalola, elaborated on road construction projects, highlighting the significant infrastructure upgrades planned to improve connectivity and living conditions within the state.
Exactly 2 kilometers of road. 2 kilometers of road, but actually awarded under that discussion. And then till today, with the one that regular that was finished, we got 25 kilometers across the state.
The briefing concluded with an interactive session where commissioners answered questions from joint project budget allocations and the anticipated impact of governments on the daily lives of Ondo residents. The media dialogue, according to the state government, will be a continuous one to further cement the relationship between government and the people. Sahira Rebisala, Osrc.
of a living legend, Basharu Sende Arubofa, a true and great son of Ondo State, a patriot, a renowned writer and publisher of several books. It is even more gratifying that Baba is being celebrated while alive. It is therefore commendable that Anna has taken it upon itself to write and publish such an explicit book such as this, chronicling the personality, beliefs, literary prowess, philosophy of life, and legacies of Basharu Arubofa.
The governor commended the author in his efforts in contributing to the intellectual development of the society by putting Baba's life and thoughts on paper.
The book also reflects, among others, the thoughts of Baba on areas of common interests, such as human rights, morality, good family living, quality education, good governance, social responsibility, and national development. Let me also use this opportunity to reiterate our administration's commitment to educational development and uplifting of its standard in our state, which we are all aware is of priority interest to Baba.
Reviewing the book, Professor Usui Mekusi said Basharu Arubofa's legacies are not in the number of books he has written, but in the countless lives he has touched.
It's an anthology of collection of poems in honor of a living sage and legend, a prolific writer with unabashed fecundity across ages. Basharu Sende Arubofa, the holder of the Distinguished National Honor of the Order of the Federal Republic and the title of Principal Emeritus of Nigeria. The book, which has 229 pages, including the list of contributors, is edited by Shola Owonibi and Sunday Afolayan.
Microphone? Where's it?
The book, Tastes and Voices, contains significant themes about Arubofa, where the mentally restless writer is described as supportive, honorable, as meek, selfish, rugged, sacrificial, tolerant, and someone who is an excellent writer who succumbs rather than suffocates the people.